Oh, the sun is coming around the mountain and it's going to shine on us. Oh, beautiful. Warmth in the sunshine. Just what I've been asking for all morning. Oh, first time the sun's actually managed to come down on the ground here. Be able to thaw my fingers and toes out. And here comes a helicopter. I didn't cheat and use a helicopter. If you can see it coming in here. Where is it? I don't know where it's going. Whoa! It's coming straight for me! Oh, wind is cold! Whoa! Well, I'm not sure if I would really enjoy the trip or be scared to death. Annapurna sunrise. So, not too cold last night, although I did have a sleeping bag and a blanket and wore most of my clothes. Managed to keep my toes warm as well. And then up before dawn, to come up and watch sunrise. So I've got the camera over that, which I'll show you now. Beautiful, but perishingly cold. I mean, so cold. So here we are at Annapurna Base Camp. Let me get you some of the mountains. Towering above the base camp, which is freezing down here. I don't know if you can see in that corner there, that is a little lake that is completely frozen. And all the white on the stuff on the ground, yes folks, that is snow. And we are surrounded by snow-capped mountains in every direction. Have a look at that. I don't know if I can zoom in a little bit. You can see the snow blowing off the top of that mountain. I would not like to be up there at the moment. I'm at 4,000 meters and I am freezing. And there, look how beautiful is that. My legs today seem okay, but let's see how they feel when we start trekking down. So let's get that warm breakfast. Ooh. What a journey it's been. From Kathmandu to Pokhara, a nice night beside the lake in Pokhara, and then hiking for, how many days have we been now? 5 days hiking?
6 days.
6 days hiking to finally get to Annapurna Base Camp for this view. Isn't that spectacular? It hasn't been all easy. It's, you know, it's been the case of, you know, making your legs work. Been some great food on the way, and we made it. We made it in good time. We also got really good weather. We only had one day when the clouds came down, and it didn't snow on us when we were hiking or rain, so on the way up, it's been brilliant weather. And this morning, Glenn, beautiful clear sky, so we're going to sadly make our way down. Don't know how far we're going to get. We'll see how far we get. Depends how long I spend up here taking pictures and videos rather than actually hiking down. So it's well worth the trip. It is spectacularly beautiful, but do be prepared for the weather. As you can see, there's snow on the ground. It snowed like I showed you yesterday afternoon, and it was bitterly cold during the night. Getting up well, no, not an hour before sunrise, a few minutes before sunrise, and getting out here because the main base camp is where we're sleeping is behind, and there's this just fantastic viewpoint here where you can watch the sunrise. It was beautiful, but it was cold, 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 really cold. But I had an extra luxury. My guide went and got me a hot cup of tea to hug to watch the sunrise. How good is that, hey? So I actually managed to get most of my fingers semi-warm while I watched the sunrise. My toes were freezing though, but it was well worth it. Really beautiful, and the hike was good. Tough in parts, steep, had to look after your ankles and your knees, but we made it. 4,200 meters, is that right? 4,300 meters.
130.
Oh, 4,100. I'm not. If I climb on that rock, I might be a bit higher. And this is Annapurna Base Camp in the sunshine, not like we arrived yesterday in the cloud and the snow. Don't be fooled, it's still cold. But this shows you what it's like. Give you an idea. Look at those beautiful mountains below. There is where you try and stay warm and have your meals. There are the rooms along there. Let me show you a toilet. There's, you know what you're getting yourself into. There's only 2 toilets for the whole camp, and they're like this. The floor is very slippery. There's your water for washing yourself. There's your toilet, it's a squat toilet. There you go. What do you get? Now it's time to go down. Got to say goodbye. Bye. It's been great. It's been cold. It's been beautiful. It's been freezing cold. Did I mention the cold? But going to go down. It's going to get warm with every pace. By the beach tonight. Palm trees.
Palm tree, yeah. Beach.
Beach.
Beautiful beach with
beautiful girls.
Hot spring girls.
Let's go. Dodgy bridge time again. Remember last time we came over here? Well, the river's more frozen than ever. When we last came up, still some water and some ice, of course. What am I doing? Hang around the bridge. There we go. Well, we've got past the first camp, MBC, in quite good time. I have. There we go. We're making good time, but we've got to keep going. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. People on the way. I hope they enjoy the views and get nice weather like I did. Maybe a bit warmer for them. I'm being careful along here. Okay. Let's give you an update of my morning's hike. Okay. After leaving late, of course, because, guessed it, photos, videos and everything on the way, we sort of pushed on quite hard and I had a bit of a mishap. Sprained my ankle. Furthest away possible, but it's okay. I'm just going to go carefully and soldier on and push through the pain. It's not a full sprain, I don't think. I'm ignoring the pain. Hang on, oop. So, I'm just going to concentrate here. Across the river. So yes, first incident of my whole trek. My ankle, my right ankle. So it's not my strongest ankle, but I have to take it easy because we've got a long trek today. We're hoping to cover about 32 kilometers in 7 to 8 hours. Not all downhill, unfortunately, or fortunately, because downhill does tax your ankles and your knees a lot more than uphill. The uphill, your calves and your breathing. So, just to keep you updated, we're still going. We're on our way down. It's a little slower than we'd anticipated. Wish me luck. I'm going to concentrate on walking now, not falling over anymore. Let's trek. Tea stop. I'm going to skip lunch now and push on. Have lunch somewhere down the valley. Yeah, remember this bit on the way up. It was not as bright and sunny as this. So the rocks are less slippery but really tough under your feet. It's basically a combination of a landslide where the river comes tumbling down the mountain. You have to pick your feet carefully. Pick where you put your feet carefully. There's your next meal going up. Okay, make our way through here. Whoop. That look overly comforting, doesn't it? Oh, boulders, rocks, meshed together here and there. Oh, sugar. Hang on, I don't remember this. back to you. Whoops. Just to check in. I think it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon now. So, within the next half an hour or so, depending on my pace, I think I'll just stop and talk to you rather than try and climb over these rocks. Be a bit safer for me and my ankle, and you. So I think we've got about another half an hour downward, and there's a steep up before the next spot. We're going to have lunch there. But, beautiful hiking, starting to get tested again, even though we've come down over 1,500 meters in altitude, so the air's a lot better. But long hard hike, but the beauty more than makes up for it. I mean, that is gorgeous. Okay, noodle soup for lunch. I decided to try and get something not too heavy, since I've got quite a large trek this afternoon, but it's a huge bowl of noodle soup. Oh well, let's pack it in while it's hot. The after lunch trek. So far it's been mostly downhill, quite slippery. I think that's where we've come from. Wet underfoot, so we're making good time, but we're still being cautious. Okay. And I see steps up. Get the feeling my downward day is ending and my upward day is beginning. Okay, we've been going up these steps for what seems like ages, and I know I shouldn't look up, but they seem never ending. Head down, lift a foot, keep going. Oh boy. Oh, just always dripping sweat everywhere. Oh, camera out of control. Oh. Have a look up and look at the scenery. Still beautiful. Oh boy. I have no idea how much longer I can do this. But let's get on with it. Yep, more and more. Oh. Hey. Oh. More bridges and a slight respite from the uphill. Got my breath back. Saw a monkey. Across the bridge. Hey, where are you going? Camera wants to go that way. Understandable, because look at that view. You're on wide angle. Oh, that's better. We're pushing hard to get to Sunuwa tonight. Beat the weather coming in. Okay, let's trek. Okay, we've nearly made it. How am I looking? Pecht? Because I am. That means like completely finished. But that on the hill, that's all I've got to do. Unfortunately, all I've got to do is go downhill, and then there's a long flight of stairs. Sound familiar? I can do it. We can do it. Let's go get some tea and some supper and a comfy bed. I hope it's a comfy bed anyway. Any bed will do. Oh, we made it, folks. And just before sunset, Sunuwa, 2,340. So we've almost dropped 2,000 meters today and walked for pretty much 11 hours. Oh, but we are scraping before sunset. And all I need is a bed for the night. We have arrived. Got a room to myself tonight, but at the moment, unless lots of guests turn up, then I'll put some to the bed. And we got here before sunset, which is great. But now my feet are telling me, get me out of these shoes and socks. I'm like, you sweaty tops need to come off, so I'm going to go and grab a shower, get some fresh clothes on, and then guess what? Get a cup of tea and some food. And then I think it's going to be bedtime, early night. But covering so much ground today, which we have covered. Can you believe it was today we saw that fantastic sunrise over the 8,000 metre mountains. And we've walked down 2,000 metres, and I don't know what the distance is, but walked for over 11 hours. But we managed it. Still here. Well, my feet are definitely going and my ankle's still quite sore. I'm hoping that's a good rest tonight will do it good. But it means we've got a much more relaxing day tomorrow, which is great. So keep trekking, keep happy.